The place that was struck in Sevastopol is believed to be the main oil depot serving the Russian Black Sea Fleet. So it's an extremely important military target, really, for the Ukrainians to have struck. Now, Ukraine has a policy of neither confirming nor denying responsibility for these kinds of events. They tend to respond with some sort of wry humour. Earlier today, I was in Odessa and I spoke to the main military spokeswoman there who said the Russians are clearly getting nervous. Maybe they should be more careful. Maybe they're trying to destroy their own stuff, realizing that they won't be able to take it out of there when the Ukrainian counteroffensive finally reaches Crimea. That was the implication. More likely, the explanation is that it was indeed a drone strike. There was even a picture of a drone flying near there. There was a comment also from the spokesperson for the Ukrainian military intelligence services saying that this was divine revenge for the attacks on Uman the previous day. So it's an important military target. I believe the fire has now been extinguished. At least that's what the Russians are saying. They're also saying that there were no victims. And as you were saying, as well as that apparent strike on Sevastopol, there were strikes across the Dnieper River from the Ukrainian-held part of Kherson region towards the part that is currently occupied by Russian forces.
Galva, you mentioned it there. We heard yesterday that Ukraine's preparations for a wider counteroffensive were nearly complete. What does that involve? How has Ukraine been preparing?
Well, they've been preparing mainly by asking their Western allies for more and more weapons with quite a good deal of success. They've received large numbers of tanks, also new, more modern air defense systems and new ammunition. They keep saying that it's not enough, or at least not as much as they would like, and that they really would like to receive modern fighter jets, which they have not received. Apart from that, they've also been training up large numbers of new recruits and also more experienced soldiers who've been sent for further training abroad. At least 11,000 Ukrainian servicemen and women are believed to have undergone training abroad in recent weeks. There are some 40,000 new recruits to new brigades that are part of the Ukrainian National Guard that have been trained up. We know that much about the preparations. We don't know very much about the plans. The Ukrainians deliberately send conflicting messages about them because they have made it very clear they believe the element of surprise to be extremely important. They believe that they were so successful with the counteroffensive at the end of last summer in Kharkiv region because they managed to conserve that element of surprise and keep the plans secret until the very last moment. But today Volodymyr Zelensky has said that he believes the counteroffensive will be a big success. That comes, though, a day after the foreign minister and the defense minister, actually, the previous day, were trying to slightly dampen down Ukrainians' expectations of this counteroffensive, which have really reached fever pitch, saying that Ukrainians should not expect this necessarily to be the only counteroffensive that there would have to be, and they shouldn't expect everything to be done and dusted in the next few weeks. But Ukraine's ambition, clearly stated, remains to retake by force all of the territory that's currently occupied by Russia.